She may have gotten her name because she stands less than 5 feet tall, but Lil Kim is the biggest female hip-hop artist in America.
Let me show you what I'm all about, how I make a Sprite can.
She's a Grammy Award-winning, multi-platinum artist. We are honored to have here in our studio tonight. Kim, thanks for being here. Now,
thanks for having me, Donnie.
It's our pleasure. Now, I want to start early on. Bed-Stuy, you came from Bed-Stuy. Tell me about growing up there, which is one of the toughest parts of Brooklyn.
Growing up in Bed-Stuy, I have to honestly say, I'm proud to be from Brooklyn. You know why? Because I'm proud to be one of the few that really actually came out of that zoo.
Yeah, no, it's a tough place.
No, but I love Brooklyn.
And obviously, one of the guys that got you out was Biggie.
And my whole crew is lounging, celebrating every day, no more public housing.
Yes.
Talk to me the first time you met Biggie.
I'm coming home from work one day. I have on high heels. I have a knapsack on because I worked in Bloomingdale's, but on the weekends I would do some H&R Block work. So.
Okay. Now, when you were 15, were you as developed as you are now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no! Oh hell no!
Okay. I'm just wondering what Biggie was seeing at the time. Okay.
Oh well, I was a cute little girl.
Cute little girl with a knapsack. We'll leave it at that.
With a knapsack,
okay.
And he approached me. He was sitting on a garbage can, and I was walking past because all of my friends lived on that same block also. So on my way from work, I would always stop and go check my friends. So he got off the garbage can and came to me and was like, "I heard you know how to rap." I was like, "Who, me? No, I don't. Somebody lied to you." But what happened was one day I called my girlfriend and I left a rap on her answering machine and she played it for Biggie. I was so embarrassed. And he made me rap right then and there.
And he obviously got kind of introduced you to a little group called Junior Mafia,
yes.
And you were the only woman in the group. Mm-hmm. And tell me kind of the first moment that you guys knew that maybe you were going to be getting out of Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, and something was going to come of this.
One thing that I think he was taken away by was the fact that I was sexy, but I rapped like a guy.
It's the jump off. I've been going for a minute, now I'm back with the jump off.
And raw. I mean, you were really the first woman to put it out there in the same raw way that guys did. You kind of freaked a lot of people out.
Right, and he loved that.
So he tremendous influence in your life. You actually, I want to read back a quote to you. You said, and this was a few years ago, you said, "Biggie was my love, my brother, my father, and my boyfriend. I don't care who knows it now." Mm-hmm. And obviously, Biggie was killed a number of years ago.
Rapper Notorious B.I.G. was sitting in this suburban utility vehicle outside a Los Angeles party when witnesses say he was attacked, a hail of bullets riddling his car.
Take me to the moment where you found out when that happened and how that affected you.
I was getting my hair done at the time by one of my hairdresser friends, and one of my friends was a guy friend that was there in my house. He's really cool with the family. He had left out earlier, and then he came right back banging on the door. Him and one of my girl best friends, they're banging on the door, and I'm like, "What the hell you want? Stop banging on my door like that." And they're like, "Kim, seriously, open up the door." So I open up the door, and they're like, the look on their face.
You knew something was wrong.
I knew something was wrong. I knew it wasn't, somebody's outside fighting. I knew It was something very deep and serious. And when they told me, I couldn't believe it. The girl that was doing my hair, she kind of took it worse than me at that moment because I was like, "He's fine. I just spoke to him. He's fine." And they were like, "No, Kim, no, he's dead." And I was like, I don't believe that.
You just couldn't take it in.
I just couldn't take it in.
Okay, I want to switch gears for a second. Get involved with Puffy. Mm-hmm. Puffy starts to produce your work. Yeah. Tell me about working with Puffy. We've had Puffy on the show, and so tell me your favorite Puffy story working with him.
Wow, he's a beast. He is a beast. If he wants something done, he's gonna get it done. And one thing I like working with him is he was the one to always push me. He's very creative. Yeah, obviously. And I miss that part about him, but he's also controlling. And the one thing that we used to always clash on is because I'm a female, he thought I didn't know what I was talking about sometimes. Right. But I think he learned a lot from me.
Now, with these
but he
guys,
won't admit it.
He won't admit it. Now, were they taken aback? I mean, you got some raw men. I mean, did you make them uncomfortable?
I think at times, but I think being that I was on their team, they were happy. We don't want them problems. We're glad she over here.
Ching, ching. Now, I want to take you to one of my favorite Lil Kim moments. 1999, MTV Music Awards. You show up in a rather revealing outfit. You had a pasty over one of your ample breasts. And what I find interesting is the Janet Jackson thing, which
I'm
People thought it was
shocked
cool.
and I'm really appalled at Janet.
Right.
She should know better than to rip off the right breast. You're supposed to use the left
The left breast. That's what it was.
She should have called me up. I would have told her that.
In 2001, you guys win a Grammy for Lady Marmalade.
Yes.
You and several other rather well-known ladies on stage.
Yes.
And that was just rocking. I mean, the Moulin Rouge soundtrack, just amazing
That
piece.
was fun. I had more fun performing at the Grammys than I did doing the video.
Right.
I mean, it was so much fun. I had this green dress on and it was like beads on it. And every time I do voulez-vous coucher avec moi, and I do my step,
Right.
a bead would fly to the left, a bead would fly to the right, a bead would fall to the middle, and my breast was hanging out. And I was like, but you know, we had managed to keep our cool and still be able to sing during all of those malfunctions.
That's great. You guys were great.
Yeah.
Now, you held a press conference. Obviously, got a lot of attention on it. Well documented perjury charges against you.
I felt it was very important for the whole world to know that I am innocent of the charges that I am accused of.
Why did you decide to do a press conference?
Well, I felt it was time to speak. I felt it was time for people to hear my side. And I felt it was time for the public and the media, those who don't really know the real Kimberly Jones. I felt it was time for them to get to know me. As I said earlier, I'm innocent, and that will be proven. I'm a good person. And anyone who knows Kimberly, Little Kim Jones, knows that.
All right, we'll switch gears for a second. You have something, a little bling on your wrist here. You want to talk about that at all a little bit?
Yes.
I believe we have the royalty line by Lil Kim.
Yes, Royalty by Lil Kim is a bold, very sophisticated and sexy watch, like me. And I just love this watch, and I'm very proud of it because I designed it.
What I find interesting is every top hip hop artist, whether it's Jay-Z, whether it's Puffy, whether it's Damon, a businessman, yourself, there's this new world of across the board platform, whether it's just, okay, we're not just artists anymore, we're going to be selling this, we're going to be selling this, and it's just hip hop has become just kind of almost an engine to drive businesses just across America. It's a phenomenon.
Well, yeah, we are very powerful. We have, our voices are powerful, and that's why it's always a big stink about the hip hop community. That's why things are always happening. That's why we're always singled out, if you know what I mean.
Why is the hip hop community? One could argue that hip hop is actually bringing the world together. I mean, it's the first time you walk into a club now. It's black, it's white. That was never. So why do you think that hip hop is being kind of signaled out?
People look at the hip hop community because it's so strong and powerful these days. We have a voice.
You're threatened by it.
And we get threatened by it, and we can probably run for mayor and win.
Damn straight. Does that mean we're going to see you running for mayor?
Oh, shoot. I have to do a little bit more homework first because I'm not one to preach and not know everything.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Good luck. We've got more Big Idea coming, but before we go away, we're going to go out with a little music. Can we have a little music, please? And we're going to dance. Lil Kim and I. Here we go.